Super swap. Some of the new tires I got for this green truck. 34 by 10.5 by 15 Super Swamper bias ply LTBs. Pretty good tread lift on them. Pretty deep lugs still. Got these the other day. They're pretty aggressive. Picked up for 4 for $250. Not bad. I mean, better than any set of 33s I could have found. A little narrow. I would have liked to have gotten a 12.5, but you know, for the price, it'll work. And they're actually skinnier tires are better in the snow anyway. So, yep, that's cool. Suspension parts, springs. Put new bushings in. The eyes, painted them up. Cleaned up the plates, painted those. Bolts got painted. We're gonna just run new nuts on them instead of replacing the U-bolts because honestly they're in pretty good shape, and I like the factory ones better. They're flat and squared off for the indent for the axle. They're pretty beefy as is, so I don't think we're gonna break one anytime soon. Okay, spring hangers to replace. We're using grade 8 hardware. I'm gonna use the Loctite, the red Loctite that doesn't come off. I'm gonna bolt them right on instead of replacing with rivets. Seems like the easier way to go, and also they'll be nice and tight. And supposedly these are stronger than rivets anyway. So yeah, fun. I got a little rust coming back. God damn it! Can never get rid of the rust there. I sanded this wire wheel that sandblasted some of it. Primed it with Eastwood rust encapsulator, and it's got a top coat of Rust-Oleum gloss black right now, which will be redone with Eastwood chassis black once I get a day where it's not gonna rain. Oh, that's a little nicer. I got one of the shocks on here just for mock-up. E-brake lines might be a problem, not sure yet. As you can see, you definitely need extended brake lines when you're going for a 4-inch lift because the brake line is like stretched. Bolting on my shackle flip. I think I need to lower, if you can see how I got my frame being held up right now by these bolts with the engine hoist. Obviously it's putting stress pulling up on the frame, so I need to lower it down before I can bolt these on because it's torquing the holes a little bit so my holes aren't lining up, but that's okay. See, they gotta still do this spring pack and get this bushing out. Found the best way to do that was to drill holes. They use a propane torch to kind of burn them out. It sucks, but it works. Over here you can see rivets being taken out. This is the last piece on this side, and you can also see that I did a little bit of prep work to this side, but obviously I still got a lot of rust, and it's more grease and stuff than anything else, an old undercoating to clean off, but it's really a pain. Got a little rot on the cab corner. I got a new cab corner, so I'm going to fix that. But anyway, once I get this all bolted back on, we're going to have some pretty sweet rear suspension here, and then we're on to the front, which will go a lot easier. I got some parts back here. Let's go take a walk. I had to take the gas tank out to drill out those rivets. I mean, grind them and punch them out, whatever. It's a pain in the ass. Fun. So here's my front suspension. 4-inch lift springs. I believe they're Skyjackers. I'm going to transfer the steering stabilizer because it looks a little newer than mine. It's also got a dropper, a raised pitman arm, however you want to say it, so we're taking that off. For transferring that, I'm going to try to resell the steering box. Power steering box, if anybody's interested. Seems pretty tight still. 10-bolt front, so yeah, it sucks, but it's good for spare parts for mine. Lockout hubs. I would convert mine to 1 ton if I had the parts and the money to do so, but in all honesty, for the kind of wheeling we're going to be doing, running 34s, I really don't think we're going to have a problem with the braking shafts and U-joints and all that crap, because I find that, I don't know, most people, I've seen people wheel up to like a 36 or 38 with half tons and not break it. It all depends on how hard you are on them. Here's my rear lift springs, which I'm going to sell, and my spare 12 bolt with my spare 33, which is going to be my spare tire. So yeah, that's just an update on the green truck and all the mess that's going on with that. Got a little rust in my eye the other day, so haven't really been cranking on it like I'd hoped to. I was really hoping to get this thing done by now and have it back on the trails. We are going to paint it, so you guys will see that soon. It's all going to be that flat green color with flat black steps.